Open Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor Adebayo. Today, Saturday, August 26th, 2023. Topic: About Predestination. Memory verse: Romans chapter 8 verse 30. Romans 8:30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. Bible reading: Romans chapter 8 verses 29 to 33. Romans 8, 29 to 33. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifieth. Message: Before you were born, God knew you, according to Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 4 to 5. Jeremiah 1, 4 to 5. He not only knows your beginning, he knows your end too, according to Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. Jeremiah 29, 11. Some people call this destiny. Many believe that people's fates are decided by God, no matter what they do. If you pay attention to the first part of our Bible reading today, you will see the word foreknow. Your destiny is determined by his knowledge of the things you will do and the decisions you will make throughout your lifetime. In other words, your destiny is ultimately decided by you. If God tells you your destiny now, it is based on all the knowledge he has about you. For example, God knows all that you have done in the past. In 2 Kings chapter 5 verses 20 to 27, 2 Kings 5, 20 to 27, when Gehazi collected Naaman's gift secretly, Elisha didn't leave the house, but he saw everything. Gehazi lied about what he had done and became destined to be a leper and a father of lepers. What you have done in the past and what you are doing now are good pointers to your destiny. God also knows what you are going to do tomorrow. This explains Romans chapter 9 verses 10 to 14. Romans 9, 10 to 14, where the Bible says that before Esau and Jacob were born, God had already loved Jacob and hated Esau. People may say that is unfair, but God already knew in advance what will happen in Genesis chapter 25 verses 29 to 34. Genesis 25, 29 to 34, that Esau will love his stomach more than his birthright. Now you may say, since he knows my future, that means it is already fixed. No matter how hard I try, what will be will be. No, that is not correct. In Daniel chapter 2, verses 20 to 21, Daniel 2, 20 to 21, the Bible says, God changes times. He can rearrange your future. Don't forget that he is supreme and can do as he pleases. The fact that you are alive today, reading this particular message, means there is hope for you to end well. In Luke chapter 23, verses 39 to 43. Luke 23, 39 to 43. A criminal on his way to hell got salvation at the last minute. Jesus Christ rearranged his destiny and he ended up in heaven. If you sincerely cry to God today, confess your past and present sins while determining to live holy henceforth, he can rearrange your future and make sure that you have a glorious destiny. It is all in your own hands. Key points: your destiny is in your hands. Bible in 1 year. Ezekiel chapter 9 to chapter 12. Ezekiel chapter 9 to chapter 12. Hymn for today: Take my life and let it be. God bless you.